Hello everybody, Visi here with a video about Mafia Nights. Don't worry, it's just a paper roll. Now, let's get straight into the video. Well, I got no plans for how to do this video, what to talk about. So I'm just going to talk about, heck, let's just throw it up here. What is going to be some subplots for Week in the City? Let's take something out of the bucket. So, subplots for Week in the City. We're going to have a love subplot. And this is going to be interesting. Because, one, I want it to be romantic, not, explicit in anything. I can write explicit stuff, but this is going to be a romantic subplot. I'm going to try to keep away from explicit romance for Week in the City. I don't know for sure, but most likely no explicit stuff. There's still going to be explicit violence. That's still going to be a thing. As in violence with fists and stuff. But other than that, we got a love subplot, which I'm going to try to do well so that it doesn't feel forced. That's going to be the big challenge. Also going to have rogues doing their things. We're going to have one character who's going to be maybe like trying to start his own little gang. So that's going to be fun. Who's going to be wearing a mask most of the time. So going to be fun to write him. I'll continue and edit this video actually then. So I'll see you all in a bit when I've thought a bit more about what I'm going to say. Okay, so we're back and we're going to talk a bit more subplots as long as the sun don't blind me. Well, let's see here. Should get up on this ridge. I guess this feels like it would be quite the scene. Hey, brother. But yeah, so let's go over it. So we got that love subplot I talked about. We might also have another love subplot that is a bit underplayed because one of them is going to be an entertainer, but also a trap. So this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to weave that in with the time period though. Mind you, as I probably have already said in some video, but Mafia Nights 2 is set in the 40s. 1947 to be exact. Yeah. 1947. I don't want to mix it up with the book. With a title that is a year, but yeah. So, transgender stuff, I'm not saying I'm against it, mind you. I want to be careful with my words because nowadays you can get hung over anything. But yeah, I'm not against it, but in the time period there is going to be bias against it. But maybe this person who the character is entertaining will find company in it because he's gay. Now, the main thing that makes this relationship interesting is going to be that the character being entertained is going to be a returner, a veteran from the war. Jesus, that is a great view. Love the sky. But yeah, a returner from the war, which means he's going to be kind of down. He's going to be, haunted by the fact that he went to war. Now, PTSD is something that I think many represent or try to represent in stories. How well they do it, that's the question for another day. But I'm going to try my best to myself represent it well. Going to see how well I do. So let's see here. Got that subplot. Sorry for an interruption. Got an alarm. But see if there was something more. Yeah, rogues. So we got a few new rogues that will be introduced. But I think a lot of this story might actually be around the gangs. But nevertheless, we got a new sniper who will take over where Eagle left off. A French girl with an aim, attitude, and, well, let's just say she ain't gonna miss. I don't know how to French. Pato dinese. But yeah, got that. We're also going to get to follow. Now I'm breaking into the other gangs. We're going to get to follow a new gang who is going to try to side with the mafia that I talked about last time. Was going to come into the city, see if they can take over now that they think it's a chaos. And by its standards, it's chaotic. Doesn't mean they don't have a grip. Now I might be talking a bit about main plot, but this is going to lead to a conflict between an old returner and the right-hand man of the leader of this new gang I'm talking about. Who might be that returner? Well, let's just say she goes clad in red. She's known as a Rose. Do that what you will. But yeah, I think that sums it up. Yep. So let's wrap up the video here. I just say that glad you following the progress. Now I'm just ripping up Yonder Div. God damn it. Go sick. There we go. Well, thanks for waiting and being patient. This novel might take a year to make, maybe 2. I'll take my time with it. But until next time, make sure not to end up red in the gutters.